Brooks Automation. Okay, so I first covered BRKS, I think, in the Telegram group, maybe somewhere around here, but it did not really have any type of the valid signal for entry. Subsequently, I think I also covered in the Sunday session. It's somewhere around here. So you can see that there isn't immediate follow through to the upside. So in fact, it's kind of waited for another week. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is probably the breakout bar. I think I enter either probably on this bar here. So somewhere around here is my entry, 103, 104. So that's my entry. And it's just kind of like a reversal type of the entry. So in terms of the structure is very bullish. So let me show you this. So this is the uptrend, create a buying climax. So become a central corrector here, automatic reaction. So secondary test, that's phase A. And we have a generally good structure. So right after that, here's the phase C, sign of strength rally, and that's the backing up. So I was trading the backing up reversal. So that's kind of like a reversal from the backing up process. So I just leaning on this pivot point here. So enter it right there. So that's kind of a reversal type of a signal, or you can trade this as a breakout signal as well. So eventually, I do have a bit of the concern when it's testing the previous resistance high here, but you can see that there isn't much supply. So unlike the supply we're seeing like this sort of supply or this sort of the supply, so this is just generally low supply, and there is no reaction at all. So in fact, if there is, this is the only bar, the only bearish bar that we have for this kind of the reaction. So I think it makes quite a lot of the sense. Is acted like a breakout bar, try to commit above of the previous high, but have a bit of the rejection, but there's no follow through, supply is low. So after that, it just keep moving up. So I'm still probably, I think, can waiting for the next resistance if there is any. Otherwise, can just trail the stop and until it stop out. So that could be turn out quite a nice trade. So let's see how it goes, and maybe you can trail it right here, just below the gap, or maybe you can just have another tight stop just at about 112. So that's a BRKS, and next one is Love. So Love was first covered here, so that's on a Sunday session, and I think this day it just have a fail commitment or fail breakout, and after that you have a shakeout type of action. So it just trying to resolve itself from the triangle, so the apex formation. So we can just treat this like a sign of strength rally, as well as here is a backing up, and then hopefully you can just have a continuation to the upside and test the previous high at about 92. So at the moment, supply is decreasing, which is a very healthy sign, because right after the spring, this is acted like a spring. So this hammer, I think the signal could be around here. Maybe one is coming above, can just enter a breakout trade. So we do need to sit through this reaction. So you can see that right after this breakout, there is a reaction coming back, have a test, and I have a kind of a reversal bar. And at the moment, I still think that is going to go up a bit further. So Dave just mentioned no increased demand, how it went up. Okay, so you mean this, right? So there is no demand. Yes, there's no demand, but what we need to pay attention to is also this as well. So we do get demand within this selling bar here. So while the selling bar contains a lot of the supply, there's quite a lot of the demand picking up here as well. So right after that, we only have decreasing of the volume, so suggesting the supply is even lower than the demand. So without much supply, we don't really need extensive demand to push the price up. So this is like another ease of movement. So this is generally quite a healthy sign. Okay, Dave.